Hello, everyone. How's it going? I forgot to mute the music. Whoops. But at least the music is quiet enough to where it may have just been able to be heard in the background. Uh, but first things first, we're gonna have a short stream today. Um, I'm hoping for this stream to only be like 4 hours or so. Which means for those watching on YouTube, at least the episodes on YouTube, there's only going to be like 2 episodes instead of 3. Because we have a wrestling pay-per-view tonight, starting at 6 my time. So, probably not going to have a lunch break. The shirt, yeah, it's I just got it actually. It is, let me put it standing, but it's a Pokemon shirt. And of course that's actually going to be too much because I could walk away from it, but it's a Pokemon shirt. So we got ourselves a Pikachu. We got Tandemaus. The big one, the big important one. On this side, we got our boy. We got our boy Delibird. And then Flamigo. I forget what's on the back. But I've got two shirts. One was this one, and the other one was a Delibird like Christmas sweater. Obviously a little early to play it, or not to play it, to wear it. But boy, I tried that on. Shit's fucking comfy. I tried this on. It doesn't quite fit. So that's why we got it as we're just wearing it like this. Which is really annoying because the sweater is actually a size down from this and it fits like perfect. It's so comfy. As for upping the cost of the song request, I did that because I kind of re-looked at some of the points in where things sat, and a lot of the like sound effects are cost 1,000, and the sound effects are like 2 to 5 seconds or something like that, whereas the song request, either depending on how I want to take it, the song request is either going to be play the whole song on stream, which is 3 to 5 minutes, or just adding it to the list, like on my stream deck, which, so I could either enforce that where I only add it to the stream deck, and don't actually play it on stream. What I've been trying to do with it is, if it's something that I don't want to necessarily add to the stream deck, I'll play it on stream. So that way it at least gets its use. But because it is a longer time frame to where, I don't want to say it interrupts the stream because I can obviously play it whenever I want, but it's a longer set of time. That's why I upped it. So it's more akin to a song request, if I had song requests enabled. So that's why. The 1,000 points, I think when I originally put it up there, I think I was planning on enforcing it a lot harder to never actually play on stream, or except for when I hit it on the stream deck. But lately I've been enforcing it more. I've been a little more lax with it, where if it's not something that I necessarily want to put on the stream deck, I'll play it on stream. Or even if it's a song that I don't quite know, then I'll play it on stream and I'll be like, oh shit, this thing's fucking great. And then I might add it to the stream deck. So that's the main reason. It just didn't seem like it fit in the 1,000 point based on the other things that I have. And then, of course, bruh is 10,000 points because bruh. Here's the thing. Puff is, I don't want to see the reason, because I can always filter that. I would say when on stream, I think he can be reserved enough, but when it comes to like Discord, Discord's a whole different animal. Is it lagging? God. Are you streaming it again? Like streaming it or casting it from to the TV? I wonder if the TV is part of the problem. All right. So yeah, we're traveling. So, oh yeah, that's another possibility. But yeah, like I said, today's gonna be a shorter stream. I'm only gonna get 2 episodes recorded. I'm gonna also try and keep the breaks down to a minimum. I would like to finish up or wrap up the stream at like 4 o'clock my time, maybe 4:30, 5 o'clock at latest, just so that way I have like time to make dinner before the pay-per-view starts. So that means oh yeah, especially I always hate watching streams on the road, because a lot of times, like especially if I'm like driving back for my parents or something like that, I'll have a stream pulled up or something on my phone. 9 times out of 10, like I might glance at it to see something happen, but most of the time all you need to do is just listen to it. Turns 3, good lord. But Zeus sounds like it would be a fun time, fun birthday. Yes, that it is helpful when there's a second person. Plus, I lurk anyway, so it's not like I interact or have to worry about typing or anything like that. But yeah, I've had like Critical Role pulled up in the past because most of that you could just listen to. Maybe you glance to see like if they make a gesture or something like that, or like to see the map when there's a battle map up or something like that, but it's nothing too crazy. How was that yesterday that you were there, or was that this morning? I mean, obviously you're driving now, but oof. I could imagine then. Ooh, man. Yeah, it's a early start. I had a doctor's appointment yesterday at 7 a.m., which, to put it into perspective, since I work from home, my alarm usually goes off at like 7:30 now. And I like have breakfast and everything, and then I start work at 9. And so when it comes to having a 7 o'clock doctor's appointment, my alarm goes off like an hour and a half earlier. It's like, I felt dead yesterday. Oh yeah, dude, I'm hitting that point in life where you have like, you don't want to have a nap, when you're a child, but they're good for you. Then you like have no time for a nap when you're in school and everything, and then especially like right after school. And now it's like, boy, naps are great. I'm hitting that point where naps are great again. Like sometimes I'll take a nap instead of eating lunch for the workday because I'm like I'm passing out. Ooh, oh. Boy, I don't know. I don't know if I could do that anymore. My sleep schedule is messed up enough as is. But dad naps while watching TV. I don't have the dad nap part of it. I just have just regular nap. But yeah. I've had times where even like after I'm done working where I want to watch something, like truly watch something, I'm just like, I'll be sitting in my chair, not this one, like the one that's just over there. And I'm like, all of a sudden I realize that I don't remember the last like hour. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Oh, I passed out, fell asleep. Got it. Rewind it all. So it's funny stuff. But I think I'm trying to think if there's anything else apart from just saying that the stream's gonna be short today. I don't think there's much more. Oh, I mean, I guess kind of. It hasn't happened yet, but I got word that my new shipment of cards that I sent in for grading has been scheduled for grading, which means at least it's moved to the next step. It's been sitting at like received for close to a month, I want to say. So now that it's been scheduled for grading, it's so I send it in. I've sent in a lot of my shipments in bulk. So, it's like their lowest priority, I want to say. And it's estimated at 65 days, I think is what I last saw. I went for my first one. It was longer than that because I think that was during COVID. My first shipment of stuff, I think, was closer to like 5 or 6 months. So, which was a little scary knowing some of the cards that I had there. Nothing's been too crazy. This one though, this shipment that I sent in has some expensive cards that I didn't know about. Because my boss, which is, I think I've said this before, my boss collects Pokemon cards too. So we go through conversations about this here and there. And he showed me one of the promo cards. It was the Charmander promo card where, I think it was that one, with Charmander with his like face pressed against the window. See if I can pull it up just to give context. TCG collector. You know, I'll log in. Sure, why not? Cards. Yeah, I know, flashbanged. In collection. This one set to this screen. So this card, my boss told me that he bought a graded one because he buys a lot of stuff graded. And I was like, oh yeah, I've got a couple of those. I've got this one, which came with the ETB for one of the sets in Scarlet and Violet. And I was like, I think that's the one that came with the Pokemon Center edition as well, where it's just like right here, there's a little, oh, you can't actually see. Cool. Right around here, like in the bottom right, there's like a Pokemon Center stamp. Um, I was like, yeah, I think I've got that too. And he's like, wait, you do? I was like, yeah. He's like, those are expensive. What is the website that does price charting? There we go. So if I looked up the Charmander promo 44, number 44. Oh, it's dropped in price, it looks like. Just the standard one looks like without, if it was a PSA 30, or not 30, PSA 10, it looks like it's selling for close to $400. I don't know if it'll, just a regular one will get a 10 or not. But the Pokemon Center edition is over $1,000. It's like $3,000. So, yeah. If it gets a 9, it drops dramatically. It's closer to like the $400. But yeah, when he told me about that, he's like, the fact that 10s are selling for at minimum like $2,000, I'm like, I should probably send all of my Pokemon Center promo cards at the very least, if not all of my promo cards. So I sent in 40 cards, I want to say. I got to log in here too as well. 49 cards is how many that I sent in, which is the least number of cards that I've sent in. The first one I sent in was 78, which was nice because that included a bunch of like my the base set cards, the base series cards. So, oh yeah, I had a bunch of them that I wanted to get like just at least protected, even if they weren't worth all that much. That one has a declared value because you can only declare up to, I think, $100 for card worth. That one I declared $6,200, just based on like if it was worth a, like, I kind of took a value of if it was an 8 or a 9. Not all of them I got. Like, you could see those there. There's still a number of them that aren't on display. The next one I sent in 69 cards. Nice. That one was only worth 3,200, but that was new cards that I had gotten and some of them that I had missed in the original send. This one's only 49 cards, but it's declared at like $6,000. That gives you an idea of like some of the cards that I sent in. But it is like, I think it is mostly promo cards. So, and then some of the cards I think that I had opened up afterwards. It's it's a time. But it was really funny to see, or to have my boss tell me, he's like, hey, those are worth a lot. You should get those graded. And I was like, really? They are? It's the same thing that I had with with the Dark Magician that I had and that I ended up selling on eBay. I got told, like, I didn't think there was any value to it. And then all of a sudden I showed somebody who was looking at Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and he was wondering like what holos I had, and I was like, okay, I don't have a ton, but I'm like, I have these. I was probably gonna sell them for like $5 or whatever, like, because they're older, but I also don't have a whole lot of value to them. And then one of them was like, he said one of them, he said the Dark Magician, he's like, I wish I could get that, but there's no way I can afford that. And I went, what do you mean? Looked it up. They're selling on eBay for $1,000. And I went, oh. That was actually the first card I ever had graded. Because that one was like, that was a ridiculous one. And that was when people were saying just like, just send that one in. Don't worry about anything else. Just send the one card in. I was like, okay. It was trying to see if there's anything personal on here. Doesn't look like it. It was this card. This card came with the Game Boy Color. I think it was a Game Boy Color game as a promo card. So that's why this one is worth so much. But yeah, I was just like, okay. So I set it to a minimum price of $1,000 on eBay, and it sold. So made myself like $800 after eBay takes their cut. But yeah, it was. I did this. I ended up selling some of my other cards for the ones that I had duplicates for, because obviously I want to keep some of them for just sentimental purposes or to display purposes. And what I ended up doing is took some of my lower rate or lower graded cards, took them to a shop nearby. I was like, I know you sell Pokemon cards. I see them. I see you sell some graded. Otherwise, the rest of them have been like loose cards. And I'm like, I have these ones that I'm willing to sell. And they looked through them. And now a number of them weren't great. Weren't super well graded because they're older cards. And it's not that I didn't take care of them, but I didn't take care of them enough to like retain a 10. So I got a lot of them back as like 6s, some 7s. Some of them were upwards of 8s, but I put them down and I was like, here, I'll take a look at some stuff around, but like take a look at them, see if you're interested in any of them. They looked through, priced some of them out. I knew it wasn't going to be a ton because a lot of them there were probably $10, maybe, even at the higher graded ones. So then I just was like, they came back to me and they're like, hey, so we don't accept anything below an 8. And I was like, not even base set? Like, I would have been like, hell yeah, let's like get graded base sets, of course. Like that's at least a talking piece. So I was like, all right, that's fine. So I have a bunch of those still. And granted, that's a video game store that also does cards. Maybe if I went to a card shop that sells, there was one near where I moved away from. I didn't know about it at the time. I just happened to be going there, I think, for coffee. And then I saw a store next to it and it was like D&D stuff and cards. And I was like, oh shit. Saw that they had graded cards like for sale. And I asked them, I'm like, do you guys take anything? Like, technically no. The graded cards that are up for sale are part of like the employees collections. I was like, oh, okay. Well, shit. But I haven't looked around the new or this area. So maybe they have something. I'd like to see. I mean, I've got store credit for the video game store, so I'd still go there for, even though it's like the other side of where I live now. But I'd still probably go there for video game stuff just because I have store credit and I like the store. But no, I need to look around here, see if there's a local card shop or something. Maybe if there's a card show, maybe take those there or something. I don't know, man. So it's something. I'd like to expand my collection, especially of like graded, because like to me this shit looks cool, right? I would put more in this cabinet. I have an idea of what I want to do with that cabinet, and it doesn't involve cards. So that's why that middle one is empty. And it has been. I just need to get to my parents' house, which is probably not going to be till Christmas. So, but once I get there, I'm going to take a couple things most likely. I have an idea of at least 2 things that I want to put in there. I have a third, but I don't think it's going to fit inside the cabinet. That might have to go on top, which I think would be cool. But right now the top is just being used as storage for a few things. Anywho, yeah, we've been yapping for a bit. I yapping for longer than I thought. But again, because I want today to be a shorter stream, and I kind of have a 5 o'clock to me is like I'm ending. I'd like to be between like 4 and 4:30. So with that in mind, I think I'm just going to like take the opportunity to go quickly use the bathroom, and then I will start the episode. So let's be right back. All right. Let me remember to change out of just chatting to Silent Hill F. Pause the music. Wow. That happened quick. Okay. Unmute the game. And now let's get the recording started. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Silent Hill F. Just want to say, for those who are watching these episodes as they come out on YouTube, first of all, you'll see that this is coming out on Tuesday, not on Monday. Big reason for that is there's a wrestling pay-per-view tonight, so we're only getting 2 episodes this week. So, let's get right into it so that way I'm not late. So if I recall, we ended the last episode, at the school. Oh, this is gonna be real bad. I've been playing Pokemon Legends ZA over the last couple days and trying to get buttons set up. Okay, gotta go meet up with them. Nope, that's not run, that's not run. There we go, that's the run. Yeah, I know. But we also, like, I don't think we have any more. Oh, we do. We have got the sledge. Oh, I do have a toolkit too. Okay. What are we looking at for? Yeah, we're okay for now. All right, you two. Girl! You're trying too fucking hard. Hey, I'm back. It's your boy. The last time you were behind me, you shoved me down some stairs. Go fuck yourself. Alright, nap time. We were talking about naps earlier, so. Dude, the jealousy off of her is not Hinako, but Rinko is palpable. What exactly have we learned is the description of that achievement? Hey, Fox Boy. What? Why'd you have your mask off? Why'd you feed me lava? I'ma shank you. Don't call me delicate. Boy, teleportation in this game is rampant. Hey. Bid my No, that's okay. I don't want to bid my farewells. I'm okay. Fine. Find a way to open the sacred door. They're both missing shit. Okay, so that opened the left door. Cool. Cool. Awesome. Okay, still have that. That's awesome. Got this. Great. Don't have the lantern. Little less great. Don't like how narrow all this is. Also, I'm looking up because I know that they've now established that there could be enemies hanging from the ceiling. Which that almost felt like, but now that I'm closer, that looks like it's chain. Good. Awesome. Man. Oh, hello. What looks to be a oh. Okay. Is that Hey, Rinko? You're here too? How's that jealousy treating you? I do believe that's why she's sitting, or like trapped there, is her thing is jealousy. White hot jealousy. Is that door? Do I put something here? I really hope this doesn't become like a Saw thing. Oh. Oh. Okay, so it's 4 separate doors. So I opened up one. I opened up this one. I'll go away from the screams first. That door was open. The Triforce. Oh. Oh. Boy, none of these doors seem like something that I want to go into. Fine. Big brave boy. I'm a big brave boy. I gotta remember, the weapons here in the, like, underworld, or the, hey. What is the lock-on button? I forget. I'm getting womboed. Okay. Hold on. Again, doesn't help that I played a game in between. Holy balls. God, everything is... So, this kept hitting things. Like hitting the wall, so it interrupted my attack. Oh, awesome. And since that enemy didn't disappear, that means I'm going to have to fight them again. But yeah, so then the knife wasn't doing a whole lot of damage. At least it didn't seem like it. And again, yes, I got womboed pretty badly because I'm I forgot how to play this game. All right. Let's go to the screaming door. It sounds ceramic, which is interesting. Like, are they ceramic dolls? Oh. Okay. Idea. I need to keep this one open. I need to change you. Is this considered a puzzle? What is the button to... There we go. It's not considered a puzzle. There are times when those kind eyes that watch me through the slits of the fox mask turn frighteningly sharp. It's as if he's looking right through me, piercing the very depths of my soul. When we walk hand in hand, he always stays one step ahead as if guiding me somewhere. With my hand in his, I can keep my eyes cast downward towards my feet when I walk. When he tugs gently on my hand, I know what true happiness is. I don't have to think about anything anymore. As long as I do what he tells me, I know I will be happy. Oh, this is that... like, her worth. Hey. All right. Okay, so it made it through this way, came up through that door, that door's locked. Oh, this is going to be just a constant, like, circle, isn't it? It looks like I need to... That door's locked. How would I go about this? This would be a... So I can't go in there. I would need to have these two open, which the problem is I don't know where that one comes into play. Oh wait, no, that's a switch. Oh, I see. How would I be able to get back into here? Okay. Okay. Thinking. All right. Mouse time. So if I've got the bunny and the bird open right now. That's how I was able to come through here. What does that open? So I could get to the bird here and then see what's down here. If I open up the other two, so if I flip both these switches, I get the leaf and the Triforce. That would then get me into here. Leaf, Triforce, Triforce. Okay, I think what I'm going to do first is continue south here, see what's in the bird door. Then from there go and from the bird door, or if that ends up with nothing, which I don't think it's going to, then go back out, flip the switches to the Triforce and the leaf. That will then allow me to go to the leaf here, check what's over here. Triforce will then be open with this switch, which will then let me do the Triforce and the rabbit. I think that's a good plan. That's okay. Hello? Letter from Rinko to Hinako. Hinako, here you'll feel better after reading this. Forget what those jerks said today, and don't worry, they'll be getting an earful from me. You just have to be yourself, Hinako. You can't worry about what other people say is normal. That's their normal, not yours. I'll always be looking out for you from your best friend, Rinko. We have to make a decision about her, don't we? Why do I have to live here of all places? Shu lives all the way on the other side of town, meaning my dream of us walking home together will never come true. I remember how I organized everyone from class to go to Chizuuri Chizuruya together after school. We chatted as we walked, then went our separate ways home. The walk to the store was painfully short, still having just a few extra minutes that I could spend with Shu outside of school was all I could have asked for. I don't know about shutting that light off right now, especially because ads are about to play. So I think we'll do that on the other side of the ads. So to those of you watching this episode, I'll be back in a second. And for those watching live, enjoy some ads. Okay. Um, I don't like this. I don't like what I'm seeing. I am very nervous about this. And I am going to just hit start the ad. Okay. Oops. There we go. I'm nervous about if I turn off the light that all of a sudden it's going to be uh a lot more dangerous. Specifically in this room. But I don't know. I do not know. Oh, God. I got tetanus shot yesterday. As usual, my left arm is sore. Because the main reason is I've got a tattoo on my right arm, and I'm always just like nervous about it. I shouldn't, like, the needles are thin enough, but just to have a needle going through the um going through the tattoo is not exactly something that I would like. Um, Sorry, one second. Making a report on the bot that just came in. Uh, Let me see if I can actually verify that. Um, so you're gonna probably hear me doubled up here in a second. I need to hear what I'm talking about. Going through the tattoo is not exactly something that I enough. Trying to find where that just to have a needle going through the I don't think that was just trying to find the timestamp for the bot, if it's even in here. Well, does it have the ban? Oh, it doesn't really give me the ban time. Going through the tattoo is not exactly something that I would like. I don't know if it made it to the stream. I was kind of on it to have is going to be weird. Okay. I'm gonna go with like approximately 116. Okay. We've received your report. Get those fucking bots out of here. Like I have timestamps as in like local time, but not necessarily stream timestamps. Okay. Anywho. Let's continue the recording. All right. We are back. Well, hey. I'm stuck in a corner. Rinko's secret journal. We got closer to the store. Our classmates would peel off one by one as they turned to go down or go home. It was never just me and Shu on our own, but I didn't care. The handwriting here grows erratic and emotional. But of course, there's always that dirty little cockroach crawling all over Shu. I mean, come on. We're all walking home together. How about having a conversation that everyone else can join in on? Don't just go running off on your own little weird Space Wars world together. Yeah? Cool. Leftward facing Fox Crest. Hinako. Here, you'll feel better after reading this. The handwriting from here gets more erratic and emotional. I'm such a kind person, you know. Would someone who isn't kind give little treats with wonderful messages to their sad friend? I'm so kind. You just have to be yourself, Hinako. Because whenever I'm by your side, I realize what an amazing person I am. Whenever I help you out, it makes me realize how kind I am. I'll always be looking out for both you and Sakuko, because when I look after you two pitiful creatures, it makes me feel so superior, like a teacher or a parent or your pet owner even. From your best friend, Rinko. Thanks, man. You know, sometimes Twitch is quick on shit. Sometimes they're slow as shit. Seems like whenever I report a bot, they're usually pretty quick about it. Wait, huh? Oh. Oh. So I am now here. Hey, man. I did not expect you. Rico, give me a moment. Do I remember about the day we first met? No. I don't. Gate Triforce. Leaf. One thing here. This feels very Saw-like. The fact that is Rinko gonna be the one to, or Hinako gonna kill Rinko by doing all this? It's possible. Hey. Ow. Okay. So I need to go up here, which I know there's an enemy over here too. Oh, no, it's trapped. Cool. Tatami mats. Okan. Sorry for writing you a letter out of the blue. I know we could just talk at school, but when I'm around you, I always end up Hey, I know this is really last minute, but would you mind coming shopping with me on Sunday? I want to know what clothes would look cute on me, from a boy's perspective, that is. What do you think? Love you so much. You never leave my thoughts, Rinko. Rinko collects dolls? All right, who's prepped for another battle? Oh. You know, you could always just turn those... Oh my god. Okay. Not only is she a jealous person, she's also an extremely obsessive person. Sorry, I know this must seem like I'm coming out of nowhere, but what exactly is Hanako to you? Are you two just friends, or are you more than friends? I want you to tell me the truth. I know this is none of my business, but could you keep your distance from Shu? You know, people tend to get the wrong idea when boys and girls our age spend too much time together. You don't want to cause any issues for Shu, do you? You should really think about thinking about more how you behave. You're nothing but a fly. All you do is get in the way, get lost, or at the very least, shut your trap and stop bothering others. And quit buzzing around Shu all the damn time. I think the writers try to change their handwriting. Got it. Hooray. Yep. I'm glad that this is here. If you can save after each time. I'm extremely nervous about what is going to happen when I put the last one in. Good news, I don't have to go that way. Right now. I had, like, that was a good amount of, or good time to have my, my stamina come back. What's my health at? Yeah. Alright. Now that opens up. So we keep the Triforce open, and that opens up the rabbit doors. So the enemy that's there could, in theory, come back. And then there's obviously the one that's like right down there. Right over there. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. Bye. I don't actually need to fight you. Damn. You might be useful to... well... You aren't as hard. Ooh, maybe you are. There we go. All right, hooray. Okay, probably number 3. The fucking, like, lesson, or the school thingamajig, that it's like the musculature or whatever. It's not a skeleton, but... Continuation from last semester, I'm to be the class president once again. Hope you can make this another wonderful semester. The role of class president holds a lot of responsibilities, but I think I'm up to the task. Even when I was young, I always wanted to be the mom or big sister whenever I played house. I think it's because I really enjoy looking after others. I believe that every single student in our class has things they excel in, as well as things they could stand to work on. In my view, the purpose of a class president is to help others with their shortcomings so we could make school an enjoyable place for everyone. Rinko. Trying to see if there's anything else on the desks. Does not look that way unless there's something at the shelf. Nope. Anything up here? Does not seem that way. All right, I'm not looking forward to this one. All right, that's a little less scary, but what was that? All right, the new part. I love being class president because I get to look after all these lost causes. Whenever I was young, I always enjoyed comparing myself to other inferior kids and basking my own superiority. When I pretend to care about others, I can please a lot of people. The losers I help, the people all around me, and even my parents. And frankly, that makes me happy as well. Right now, I'm in charge of 2 girls who are the definition of morons. They're both so carefree and empty-headed. Neither of them knows the first thing about fitting in. The only reason they have any friends at all in class is because I'm taking care of them. They fawn over me and tell me all the time how grateful they are. It feels amazing. I really truly think I was born to be class president. That's something, all right. Uh-oh. Stamina. All right. I like how I jumped, but like, it was something that I was like, I'm prepared to jump. You still here? No. Any final words, Rinko? This is extremely fucked up, by the way. God. That's fucking cold, Hinako. That is cold. Let's talk about that for a minute, right? So, obviously, again, I said it earlier, it seems like a saw trap. The only way to get this key is by killing Rinko. I don't know if I like that. That to me feels... Now, the thing that I'm curious about is, was that true, Rinko? Or is that just like her manifestation of Rinko? If it's her manifestation of it, or of Rinko, then I guess it's not as insane. Because it ends up being like, okay, you didn't actually kill her, you just kind of like killed your feelings towards her. Right? Which I think is an okay way of thinking about it. But like, what's happening in the real world is, did Rinko just like die? Because we are in two separate worlds. Like, this is more of a dream world, it seems, more than like how Silent Hill perceives it, whereas like here's the underworld version of it. I forget, there is a term for it. Versus the overworld, but the people there exist. They may be seeing different things, but they exist. This one feels a little more dreamscapey, where it's now a question of like, is this actually happening? I don't know. Obviously, we'll have to see. That we probably will in a moment, but that's fucking cold. Turn to the grand hall. What is... What, did that mark is broken? I mean, that's what the squiggly line's for, is broken. Alright. Yeah, that is cold. Did this just not do anything? Oh. Well, it did. What's over here? Oh. Obviously, like, the progression... The way of progression is forward, like, is through here. This, to me, is more... exploratory. And truly, this might just be more story-based, and then this was the actual progression side. Sakuko's parent teacher journal. Just a note, as Sakuko's mother, I want to thank you for teaching my daughter. I want to apologize for what happened the other day on the field trip. It seems Sakuko caused a lot of trouble. My daughter has been that way ever since she was young. As a child, she always hated when we turned off the lights to go to bed, and she avoided dark movie theaters and tunnels like the plague. I mistakenly thought that she had overcome her fear of the dark now that she's grown up. I believe the reason her fear came back during the field trip is because she's unaccustomed to sleeping in a different environment. I gave her a stern talking to for behaving so shameful. Oh my god. Shamefully for her age. She has since reflected on her behavior and is sorry for how she acted. Please accept both her and my apologies. Come on. Like, being afraid of the dark isn't necessarily an age-specific thing. Like, you could be afraid of the dark for a number of different reasons. I hear it over there. So, hey. Okay. Bird. Oh. Oh. Evils defeated in the areas illuminated by evil warding lanterns will be unable to reanimate. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Trying to hear if there's anything like ticking around. Oh Lord. So everything is locked here. Hey. Come here. Wanted to make sure that there wasn't anything coming from behind me. Greatly restores health. That would be nice. Is this my locker? Good. Great. Oh, it's the Triforce. Okay. Triforce and... That's just straight locked. Ew. Bandage. God, it's so dark. Okay, open up the leaf. What's up? Can I just, like, carry this around with me? Please and thank you? It's in that room. Which one do I have open? Leaf. So I would need to go around into this room to get the switch and then get the leaf. Holy balls, this is... For something that I feel is just... Hey. That is just, like, story. This feels way more involved. Also, there's a switch. Oh. Oh. What does that say? Oh. Oh. Okay. So. I'm going to handle this room up here first, because I could do that just with the Triforce and the leaves. But I come back down through here, flip this switch back to blue. Then I have to reverse back around with the... Well... No, actually. Hold on. Why is there so much blood? Why is there so much blood? Okay. Do I have anything? Sushi? Dried carcass? I'm gonna check before I give that. Nope, not collectibles. Equipment. items. I was hoping to see if I could see the stack, the number of stacks. Okay. So from here, I close. Got the mouse again. I close this door and open this one. Right? Because that would then open these two down here. So I flip this. Then I come. No, I can't. I can't flip it there. What the fuck? Because I can't flip this because that would then close this door. So I think what I would have to do, come back up here, do this room, make sure it stays green, or like flip, make sure it's green here, come back through here. Okay, first things first, let's deal with this room. Because like that I can at least handle with what I have, and then I could come back and like think about what the rest of it is and like the order. Hey. Oh, I did not. Oh, like I hit the wall and I was like, wait a minute. There's something on the other side of it. Like there's a, this isn't, there's just the wall. And then I was like, there's going to be something. And as I, like, that thought entered my brain was when that enemy jumped out. Please. Yeah, I hear you over there. Cool, thanks for the first aid kit. Yeah, I was like, I think I was walking around and I like ran into this. And I was like, oh, there's something around here. Sure was. I hate the dark. It reminds me that I'm all alone. Everyone's always telling me that I'm a little weird, that I'm a bit strange, that I'm a weird kid who's always by herself. I can forget my loneliness at school inside a classroom full of people chatting away. In the dark, however, it comes creeping back. I know the truth. I know what Hinako really thinks of me. She thinks I'm weird, just like all the others. I know it's true. I know she makes fun of me behind my back. Does she think they don't badmouth her when she's not around? I can't stand the fact that she puts on a fake smile and acts like she's the only normal one, all while looking down on me. She makes me so mad. I hate her. I hate her so much. Come on. I don't think it'll come in this room, but maybe. The answer is no. It doesn't seem that way. Uh-oh. Where's the door? There's the door. Hey. It was a good dodge initially. God damn it. Okay. Nothing really there, actually. Great. Hmm. Okay. So I think I've got this part done. Um if I come back through here, flip that, I just am back at the same starting point. Except, okay, no, except I'll have leaf flipped. Okay. I need leaf open, obviously, to get through here. Come through here, flip this. Okay, okay. I see. I think I see the plan. Okay. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to save, and then we're going to end this episode. Because, like I said before, I'm kind of on a time crunch. So, we're going to end the episode, and we will continue from here. Good news is, we have a save point right here. So, for those of you who are watching episode episode 7 on YouTube, thank you all so much for watching. I'm Blurry Phoenix, and game on. Episode 7, and it's 5 hours of playtime. Where the fuck did the other 2 hours go? But yeah, I'm going to go quickly grab a drink. This is still like half full, but just so that way I don't have to deal with it. I'm gonna go run to the bathroom, and we will do our final episode for today. So I will see you all in a little bit. I'm gonna play some music. Shouldn't be too long. It's probably only gonna be like 5 minutes ish. But turn on the substitute and enjoy some music. All right. Photo. Pause the music. Mute the music. Unmute the game. All right, let's get into the final episode for today. It's weird to only do 2 episodes, truly, but I didn't necessarily want to just completely cancel stream, but let's do it. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Silent Hill F. Okay, so we just took care of a lot of the stuff up here. I don't really know what was in that Triforce room. Didn't really seem like there was anything apart from one thing to pick up. So now it is currently sitting on the leaf doors and the rabbit doors. So I need to flip. Oh, I already did. I lied. This happened like, what, a couple minutes ago? And I already forgot that I flipped it. Okay. Now we're in here. Gotta flip it to rabbit again to get through this door. But now these 2 doors down here should be open, which it looks like they are. I don't like how that... Yeah, fight me in here. That's right. I really wish I could read some of this stuff. Okay. So I could come down here, check that room out, flip it to the Triforce. That'll bring me into here. I'll probably check this little hallway here too, but that'll allow me to get into here. And then get to here, flip that to the bird, and then that'll bring me into there. God, this is such a strange game that I feel like audio cues are such a big deal in this one. I love rabbits. Oh, this is like the school. Hey. Hey, Mr. Rabbit, guess what? I made my first ever friend today. Her name is Shimizu Hinako. But Mr. Rabbit, she's my first ever real-life human friend, so I'm a little scared. What if she throws me away and forgets me? I'm so scared of that happening. But when I told my new bestest friend Hinako this, she said she never ever she did never ever abandon me. Not ever. She promised me. But you know what, Mr. Rabbit? What if Hinako breaks her promise? What if she betrays me? What if she's lying? No. I don't want to think about that. Hinako said she would never or wouldn't ever leave me. She promised. I have to believe her because that's what friends do, right? They believe each other. Is this why she's calling her a traitor? Hinako, if you betray me, you'll pay. I'll make you pay and regret ever hurting me. Got it? The only reason why I'm even fighting them is I know that they'll go away. Okay, so now flip you to Triforce. Hey, man. Hey. Hey, man. Hey. Yep. Over this way. I actually kind of know his timing. It depends on the, like, if I could trigger him to do the that combo, like I could usually counter that pretty easily. Hey, man. Oh, you wanna come this way? I can hear it. I can't see. God, this one just fucks me up. Okay, I needed that. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Nope, run! Hey, we're back. Okay. Never punished. Is there anything down here? There's a room there. Wait, hold on. I don't think the spear's interacting with... Sounded like it was. Okay. Like, I feel bad for Rinko. Like, if she's just not... not Rinko. Shikako. The fuck is her name? Sakuko. I don't necessarily feel as bad for Rinko. Because her, like, superiority complex is a whole different story. But like Sakuko, she's just like, I just want friends. Sakuko's dream. Yeah, we had to do this one. My family has served as caretakers of Senensugi Shrine for generations, but for the past few decades, the shrine's popularity has been on the decline. When it came time for my dad to become the head priest, he declined the role and got a regular office job instead. Mom and Dad are always saying negative things about the shrine, that head priests are obsolete. Even my grandfather says that the tradition of upkeeping Senensugi Shrine will die with his generation. I help out as a Miko at the shrine whenever an event is held. I love how dignified the rituals are and the way they make me feel like my soul is being cleansed. I'd like to be more than just a helper at the shrine. I think I'd like to become head priest one day. But yeah, like, Sakuko is just, like, scared of the dark, but also, like, scared of being alone. Scared of being, like, left behind type of thing. Oh, this is probably what I picked up. Oh, shit. I didn't even notice that the ads were playing. I'll be right back. I had the wrong screen pulled up on my other monitor. I didn't even see. Didn't even have Twitch pulled up. YouTube. Yeah. Like this part of the story is sad. For now. So like from her perspective, from Sakuko's perspective, it seems like God, all these names are still like they're all ending in ko. Rinko, Sakuko, Hirako. From Sakuko's perspective, it seems like Hirako broke her promise of like not leaving her. Is what my vibe is right now, because she kept calling us a traitor. And if by calling us a traitor, that was her way of being like, you broke your promise. Like, I'm calling you a traitor because you broke your promise. Then I can understand that a little more. But if it's something else to it, I don't know. It's I'll say so far, this is, I mean, I've only played 2 Silent Hill games, but this is number 2. Silent Hill 2 remake is better than this. But we are getting into like some of Hirako's thoughts, like just how coldly she killed Rinko. It says something about her. Like it says less about Rinko. It says a whole lot more about Hirako. So I do want to know more. Like, hearing people have like mixed feelings about the game so far is concerning, but it's not going to be. Oops. That was a wrong button pressed. But we're back. I meant to click transition, even though they are nowhere near each other, but I accidentally hit stop streaming.
What's the matter, trainer?
I fucked up, Puff. I pressed the wrong button. But anywho.
You blew it!
Yep. But it seems like the, oh, no. Twitch has it as 2 separate videos. YouTube looks like it recovered as part of the same one, which is nice. Yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure we're back before I actually continue the recording. The bitrate's a little unstable, which is concerning. But I think we're okay. I think it's stabilizing. Alright. And we're back. I know, that's gonna be such a fun game. It's gonna be such... What is... I love the term friend slop. It's not really slop because they are fun games and they're great to play with friends, but it's really it's these types of games where it's to help, or like you're just kind of hanging out with friends. And those have been enjoyable. Like Repo's considered one. Lethal Company's considered one. Peak is considered one. Now I can't wait to just be able to be one of those little guys and just being and then just like, hey, you gotta trust me. You're not gonna be able to see. But yeah, that one's gonna be a fun one. All right. Need to make sure that the bird door is open, which it currently is not. I hear you on the other side. You want to come in here? Hey, man. I got baited into that one again. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's not saying a whole lot that Crash Out is less scary than this, because this one is fucking... Ugh. I'm out of... Please go down. Oh! No one left behind. Stopped a certain number of enemies behind the white rabbit. What the fuck? What the hell was that one? Achievements. Stopped a certain number of enemies behind the white rabbit crest door from reanimating. I still love the last one from the other side. Shell of the past. What exactly have we learned? Such a good one. All right. Anyhow. So we've opened up... Yeah, Crash Out. Crash Out was great. I'm very happy we got to playing that one. And for a demo, like, it's pretty solid. Didn't have a ton of levels, but it's pretty solid. Are those cages? Why are there so many cages? I wouldn't doubt that would end up being a mod at some point. This looks like a puzzle. She defined two must face each other as one to pray for mutual prosperity. Those who do shall lift their heads to level height as if they were reflections in a mirror as custom dictates. With the shading of light you shall condemn the past to the dark. Puzzle? Puzzle. Two must face each other as one to pray for mutual prosperity. Those who do shall lift their heads to level height as if they were reflections in a mirror. Uh-oh. Trying to... I don't like these types of puzzles. If it's not obvious by now. Okay. That's... This one handles those ones in the back. Oh, wait, hold on. Is it level with the floor? For whatever reason, I thought it was level with like head height. Restraint lampshade, a lampshade found near Sakuko's cell. The design resembles something tangling. Talon lampshade, a lampshade found near Sakuko's cell. The design resembles sharp talons. They're both gonna have to... You'll be okay. You may not be okay. Why? Hinako, why the fuck are you looking so cold? That's so fucked up. Like... Oh, also, I have to pause the recording again because I accidentally hit the wrong button and then I had to restart stream, and then because of that, then that doesn't sound good either. But because of that, ads have to restart, so I'll be back in a second. Hopefully I don't hit the wrong button this time. Don't bruh me. I need a second to like decompress after that too. Like that. I thought Hinako was okay, and like obviously she's got her own insecurities, which is why she's like doing, or she's the main character in this, but like holy balls. The she like don't talk to me about multi. I mean, as long as they're Flintstones. Um but like you murdered Rinko. Um like you dropped her into lava and then you just coldly went like good. Like granted not she didn't say that, but the turnaround was like, ugh, okay. And then this one, like Sakuko to me isn't, she's insecure. She's like, she's afraid of being alone. She doesn't like the dark, but like, while I don't think even Rinko's was justified, uh, truly, like I know I made the joke at the time. um, but like to react how you killed Rinko, uh, was still like, ooh, this is weird. But to act the same way, uh, with Sakuko, when all she's just wanting is a friend, to me is like, again, I think that says way more about Hinako than it does Sakuko. There's a reason why Sakuko, I think, got killed at the beginning. Was like she's not really needing the intervention of Silent Hill. I don't know. I'm curious. I'm gonna watch Bricky's stream after this, at some point, and I want to get his take on this section because it's I don't. It feels extremely gross to me. Um, Hooray! That'll probably be the last ad for today. High input, multi output alarm clock. Hey, just make sure that to the live chat. I mean, it was curious. It was interesting to read through what ads you got. All right, I'm gonna pause. All right, we're back. I pressed the correct button. That one's fine. They're trapped. Oh, I think that was opening the door that trapped me in. Okay, the door's open. Nothing changed. Oh, I lied. I did have to do them both because the other door was up there. Okay. I was just doing the other one for the sake of doing the other one. Are you ready for another puzzle?
一番の宝物だ。お前以外の誰にも触れさせなかった。おかしいな。どこに行ったんだ。それもいいか。それが忘れていくってことだもんな。ひな子が初めて育てるにはちょっと難しかったよな。
I'm like still baffled at like Hinako's response.
これを買ってもらうために漢字テストを頑張ったんだ。覚えてるか。
And now to like have Shu here, now it's like, okay. What is gonna happen to Shu? And is it really Shu?
お前の本当の選択を知りたい。
Final decision? Carry not any memory of what has come to pass beyond this point. Lay bare upon the pedestal first. The door shall not open to those who harbor regrets in their hearts. So what I'm looking for is probably on the other side of that door. Okay. Because, oh, this is a door too. Is it? I mean, it's marked as a door. All right. Prized possessions. Oh. Oh. It's another one of these. Medicine cabinet from Shu's place. Hey. Hey. Streamer doesn't look up. Streamer doesn't look up. I didn't even jump at that one. Didn't even jump. It just like, it took that long to register. Yeah, we got pay-per-view tonight. So this is gonna be the last episode. I don't like how little I get the opportunity to actually attack this enemy. Yeah. Be cool. Get you a reason to join us. Oh, I wouldn't have even been able to see anyway. It would have been way up there. Yeah, it starts at 6 o'clock. So that's part of the reason why I'm moving. All right. Hey, that's cool. Kudzu. All right. So I could flip it. I don't think it's necessary right now. Yeah. No, that's always a big deal. Oh God. I'm trying to look up now again. Hello? Yeah, it's gonna be, so like I said, the pre-show starts at 6. I wouldn't be surprised if we go to like 10, maybe 11 o'clock. They've been pretty lengthy pay-per-views. Wait, what the fuck? Think Banner will show up? Hope so. Drawing of a young Shimizu Hinako. Even if it was drawn by an elementary school student, it's still too bad. Definitely drawn on purpose. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There are all kinds of curses written on it, such as stupid, disgusting, etc. Oh. Why is that a prized possession shoe? Why is that a prized possession? I'm gonna get jumped. I'm gonna get jumped. There's no reason for me to not be jumped here. Like, up here? Big brave boy. Okay. So then switch this. I know there's an enemy, I think at the other end over here. Yep, hey. I feel like that was... my reaction when I did like a tire drop, like just no reaction to it. I love not being able to like fight out of a grab like that. It's so good. Damn it. Such a good... Oh, hey. It's your boy. Oh. Oh. Bandage would be nice. Not needed right now, but good to have. Oh, this is longer than I thought. It is very linear though. It's so gooey. I hate it. Why is there an... Okay. Why is he so bulbous? Oh. So enemies in Silent Hill games usually are reflective of some sort of trauma or part of like why you're there to begin with. So if you think about it, like one of the bosses in, I forget the name, but in Silent Hill 2 was it was essentially like two people under a blanket where it was unconsensual. This especially with but that was for Angela. This, if this is Shu, there's a lot to do with this that has very similar vibes to like that looked like with the long hair, looked like probably a woman, and popping out whatever that shit was, I think has something to do with like pregnancy, which is Shu, is that is that all you think about? Is that what you think about, like Hinako, or who, oh, a girl in general? Cool, great. Oh, that is an enemy, isn't it? Oh! Like, what does that visually remind you of? Like, I don't like the visualization. And also, like, what's... Like, it seems to me like it's two people. It absolutely is weird. I mean, that is Silent Hill in a nutshell. Like... I dramatically, like, do not like this. Or, like, the other part, too, is, like, is this possibly Hinako's thought? Like, that's what a woman is supposed to be. Is like... Hey. Would love to never see that again. Except I'm going to, because I'm going to watch someone else play through this. Hopefully that is considered a boss fight, which means that is only the only time we will see it in this game. Also, thankfully, we had a big enough area so I could, like, hard swing like that. It's a lot brighter. Why so gooey? Alright. There's probably going to be one on the opposite side as well. Seems like it would be a reasonable idea. Brainiac Hero Comic. The inside page was full of drawings. Hinako were drawn at the bad guys that the protagonist defeated. Moreover, in order to make the method of death even more bizarre than the manga's presentation, they stubbornly added a lot of scattered blood and guts. Hey. Okay, what are we on right now? We're on Triforce. Okay. You flip it to bird. Trying to listen for. I need to stay on this level. It's over there. It's right here. I'm gonna walk because I'm afraid of being dropped on. All right. Hey, we did it. Kudzu. Could do another slot, but would that be useful even right now? Like, what do I have? Additional weapon damage. That's the one that's there. Enemy sights. Oh, not that big of a deal, I don't think. Focus charge. I haven't really used focus charge. Max health could be helpful. Same with that one. Or would it be more effective to just increase the limit entirely? Let's... God. You do not upgrade that much. Okay. Hey, Shu. Sure. I am here.
いいんだ。ひなこの好きなようにして。俺は相棒の選択なら受け入れるぜ。
You sure? Motherfucker's cold as hell right now. Like, zero hesitation. Zero hesitation. I mean, that's definitely a way to put it, Puff.
I むしろその痛みを強いた私の方が謝らねばならない。行こう。
Hey, sanity. Farewell, party. You have no place in my future. Is that achievement?
Linko?
Yeah, now you want them? Now you want them? I always despise people who tell me how to act just because I'm a girl. She was different, though. He was the only one who ever understood me. We were perfect partners. I understood him. I consider him a true companion. As we got older, the pressure from our parents got stronger. Even still, she never stopped treating me like his equal, regardless of my gender. There exist two Hinakos inside me now. Shimizu Hinako, whom I have known since birth. And Hinako, a woman who has tried to steal my body from the old me. It's like an alien has tried to take over me. If this were Space Wars, my partner should be coming to the rescue, but there's no sign of him. Oh. Oh. I think Sakako may have read one too many of those bizarre comics. Lately, she'll be laughing all happily one moment, then turn deadly serious and spout off some weird nonsense the next. Apparently, she's acting like that because she thinks it's cool, but it kind of creeped me out the first few times she did it. I hope she gets over this weird supernatural phase of hers. A monster covered in swollen skin crawling mounds. As each one pulses, it spawns more and more horrors. What vile show of life. I'd rather die than turn into a monster like this. Yeah. Shu and I decided that this place was the Space Army HQ when we played Space Wars. When it wasn't just us playing, we would gather here to have mission briefings while eating candy. Carry not any memory of what has come to pass beyond this point. Lay all bare upon the pedestal first. The door shall not open to those who harbor regret in their hearts. Huh. Well, I'm gonna go save.
あの二人どこ?
And then we'll see if there's another spot like a little further, because we're about 10 minutes before I'm gonna end. Those bitches left. What do you mean, bruh?
シュお前の家で合流なんだよな。
Time to go.
戦える数じゃない。
Oh. Okay. Well, I guess we're here now. Find a way to Shu's house.
あいつ私を追ってる。二人もあいつから逃げたのかも。
Chocolate. Yep, that's totally it. That's the only reason. Has nothing to do with anything else. I would assume this would look very beautiful if it weren't for the fog. Since we're going up in altitude. Hey, cool, there's a shrine here. I'm sorry something urgent came up, so I can't come with you. Just trust me and continue down the path we decided. I'll get everything ready and wait for you.
これシ 衆たちか。
We got to get up to there. What's down here? Uh-huh.
こんなとこに置いとくなんて。
Yep. I heard movement. Oh, and it was nothing in there.
武器が壊れかけてる。もう少しだけ持ってくれ。
That's bullshit. All right.
シュなら山にも詳しいのに。
Kind of like trying to get as much progress forward, and then I'm gonna walk back to the shrine. Oh. I have a sledgehammer. Okay, let me see how these swing. God. Okay. It handles similarly to each other. Oh, I just got myself turned around. Okay, this was progress forward. Okay. Whoever finds this, please immediately, there's here, I beg you, help. Okay. I absolutely thought that that thing was. Honestly, I think that's worse. Like, not in a, not the bad way, but where it's like, okay, I'm expecting you to get up. I'm expecting you to get up. I'm expecting you to attack. You're going to attack me, and then nothing happens, and then you start to walk away, and then you just hear movement, and you turn around and it's gone. And you're just like, I'm going to have to come across that at some point in the future. We're back down to here. Straight and then to the right. Hey, boy, a gun would be great right about now. I hate that one. Okay. I think I'm just gonna try and, like, work around them. I don't think I would try and fight them. Okay. I'm gonna get attacked. Yep. I have to take him out. All right. Hopefully things all go well for you. I'm gonna be done here in a second anyway. Got it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Because we're just about at the hour mark for the recording. Shrine? Or do I have to go all the way back? If I have to go all the way back, that'll be a bummer. I'm gonna have to go all the way back. I think. All right. I made progress. Good news. Bad news. I have to backtrack. Hopefully that means these guys are gone. Or at least this one is gone. Which is not. But at least I can work around them pretty easily. Hey, Puff. There's the shrine. All right. Cool. About that. I have enough for another thing again, but I don't have an Emma or Ema. And then we're here. I mean, that was definitely progress. I feel like it may not have been a ton of progress, but like I still say, look at how big this map is. Like we started here with our parents yelling at us. And then we came down, and then we came down, and then we got to, I think this is the store. No, this is the store. We ran into Sakuko, who called us a traitor. We came down to the store, and then that's when shit hit the fan, which made us like run all the way through here. Yeah, then we had to come up through here to Rinko's house and come all the way back down like through here. Then we went up here and then into the school, and then now we're going up to Shu's house, which it does feel like, now that I'm kind of like looking at this, I think we did hit like kind of specific locations, right? So with Rinko, her house, it was mostly just or to get there was mostly just like the farmland and the fog, which you could argue is probably like its own location. Then the school definitely was its own location. And then I have a feeling we're probably gonna get something close to what Rinko had for Shu. So yeah, it's a thing. Like, I'm not upset by it by any means, but it's like I had a very big problem with Hinako towards the end of that last segment. Like, just zero thought about killing your friends. Now we get the message about how she's got two Hinako's inside her. She's got her and then one that's trying to take over. Now that could be an allegory for puberty or something like that. Or it's something a little more sinister. I don't know. But anyway, I know it's a short stream. But it is going to be the end of the stream today and the end of episode 8 on YouTube. I'm glad I was able to at least make progress. So that's good. But other than that, I wish I could make more. But that will be next week. So for those of you who are watching episode 8 on YouTube, thank you all so much for watching. I'm Blurry Phoenix, and game on. Boy. I am very curious about how Bricky's gonna feel about that segment. I know I would say Ray as well, but he quit at the school level. Like right at the beginning of the school. Because I know obviously I have my thoughts on everything. But the question is, am I the only one having these thoughts, or are other people having similar thoughts as well? So, anywho, I didn't make 4 o'clock, but I did make 4:30, which I think is also okay. I wanted to be done at least, like, my hard out was going to be 5. Whereas, like, no matter where I was in the streaming or in the recording, I was going to be like, cool, we're done. Bye. But other than that, like, we made it. Close the game. But anywho, I'm going to end the stream. So for those of you who are watching live, thank you all so much for watching. I'm Blurry Phoenix, and game on.